good? Yo, welcome back to brand new congratulations issue number 26 of X-Men. Now, weird thing with this one, man, is because not only do we have X-Men out this week, we also have the annual for X-Men out this week, which is weird because I'm pretty sure this is the first time since I've been doing the comic reactions where a main issue and an annual have dropped for the same series have dropped in the same week. Kind of bizarre. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. I might do it, but only cover Ryan Stegman's portion of it, man, because you guys know I'm a big fan of his work from Venom, and he did, like he mentioned this, that's going to be like basically the end of his tenure on X-Men is going to be in the annual on his newsletter, which completely forgot he had a newsletter. He even mentioned that in the, literally, this was like this might have been like a couple months ago. What the fuck? Okay. Anyways, I'll say, like a couple months ago or whatever, I got an email from Ryan that was like Ryan Stegman or like Stegman is Amazing Friends or something along that Amazing Friend podcast or something relating to like it was I saw Ryan Stegman in the email. And then it was linked to the newsletter, bro, and where he mentions, hey, forgot you had this, and mentions, of course, the days when he was doing a podcast, Stegman's Amazing Friends, and Donny Cates had his own podcast with his wife or whatever, back when the Venom run was in full swing between Donny and Ryan, man, that was a generational run. I was knee deep in that shit, man. If y'all watching videos from that time, and y'all know I was knee deep in that shit. I was in, man. I was fully assimilating to that shit. Shit was crazy. But anyway, I think what happened was he made that newsletter connected when he started his podcast. He made a newsletter while it was still going on, and I subscribed to it. And then I'm pretty sure he never actually used it. And then until recently when he made this announcement about X-Men. So yeah, he mentioned that one. He's doing the end. This is going to be the ending of his tenure on X-Men. This is the end of the line for him. So yeah, there you go. So I might do that one and just cover Ryan's portion of it, man, just because, it's Ryan. But, yeah, I'm not sure yet. Anyway, let's see what we got for the actual main X-Men issue, Danger Room Part 1. All right, let's get started. All right. We in Milwaukee. This Bishop, who the fuck is this? Amy, it's gone bad. They knew I was coming. Amy, answer your comms. I'm almost at the rendezvous. I'm almost on the rendezvous. Okay, Amy, it's great. Oh, it's Grey Crow. It's Grey Crow. I need immediate exfiltration, whatever. Okay, so that's Grey Crow. Where's Psylocke? Where's our girl at? Where's our girl Conan at? So it's gonna be like that. We got the cops everywhere. Then I'll look upon death with a naked face, and we'll see who flinches. We are now in Alaska. God, finally spring. Didn't you grow up in Alaska? Shouldn't you be used to this weather? I was a kid when I lived here, Psylocke. I grew up in Westchester and Xavier's, and the last place I lived was a tropical island. I do recall it, Cyclops. Incidentally, Jesus Christ, I can't fucking breathe. Do you think it's a good idea to let Glob set up a vegetable stand? I don't see what it could hurt. He's growing more produce than we can eat, and supplying the town with cheap fresh vegetables can only improve relations. And speaking of relations with the town, what the fuck happened here? Next page. What exactly are we expected to do here? Figure out what happened. I'm not a detective, Scott. Blood. We were asked to come here as a favor, Conan. Oh, thank God. Next page. With Sheriff Robinson missing, I didn't know who else to go to. Then I thought we've got our very own superheroes just next door. We're not really superheroes. We're happy to help Deputy Smith. Smith. Of course his name is Smith. Why don't you tell us what happened? I don't know, Cyclops. I came into work, and the station was thrashed, and the sheriff was gone, and with the blood. But you finally called. But you can find her, right, Cyclops? I know that some folks are still leery of mutants, but I remember the Iron Knight and then the second Iron Knight. What the fuck is the Iron Knight? This would be the perfect time to add one of those asterisks to be like, hey, there's no read this comic to for what he's talking about for context, but there's nothing. They're very finicky. Sometimes they'll do it for shit that happened in like the last issue, but then there'll be some other shit mentioned from comics from like seemingly a decade plus ago, and they won't mention it. They're very finicky and very inconsistent when they do and don't put those in. Anyway, Second Iron Knight and how the X-Men stood up for this town. I believe in the X-Men. That could be this is something that happened recently. All right, time for some vegetable produce. Hi, Glob, Piper, Miss Cobb, Rose Ellen, Glob. Here's some strawberries. Wow, thanks, Glob. These prices, you're pretty much giving this stuff away. That's what I wanted to do. That's kind of the whole point of me growing food, so people got something to eat. But Scott said I had to charge people. He said if I was giving it away for free, then people would be suspicious. No offense or nothing. I guess he's right. Hey, listen, it's okay. Here, have a pair. It's just I let all those podcasts make me crazy. Let them make me think you mutants were the problem. And now I've got a mutant daughter. Oh, so this must be the little girl from like earlier in the series that had that whole thing with that whole thing around the start of it. So I guess everyone's chilled now. Also, what podcast were you willingly listening? Like, yes, the mutants are the problem. Like you gotta willingly listen to this shit. What were you listening to, and why were you listening to them? That's what I want to know. And now I've got a mutant daughter I didn't know about, who I drove off. Have the X-Men found her? Have they found Piper's twin? We know she's with 3K, and we're trying to find them because of Robin and other stuff. Just give them time, Miss Cobb. Ms. Cobb. All right, time to suit up. The X-Men always save the day. Situation. Sheriff Robinson has gone missing in unusual circumstances. We have to find her. Question. Why are we getting all bent out of shape for a cop? Answer. Sheriff Robinson is a friend to the X-Men that is useful to us, and she is therefore an asset. As we can't say the same for whoever her replacement might be, she must be protected. Magic. As above, so below. Goated film. Probably one of the best found footage films out there. Anyway, you know I don't like magic talk. The laws of similarity, sympathetic magic. George Fraser, The Golden Borough. I've got Robin's blood from the scene. It calls to the rest of her blood, which we're hoping is in her body. Next page. Location, Gulf of Alaska. I'm getting a boat or something. All right, Strike Team, Magic, Juggernaut, Psylocke. No, I've got business. I will be taking a trip. Oh, Grey Crow. Yeah, fair enough. Are we getting another Psylocke spin-off that will cover this? Another Psylocke miniseries that will cover this little fucking what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Whatever. Extravagant, something, whatever. Anyway, this little excursion. Maybe that's what I was looking for. Psylocke, what are you talking about here? What? Ah, damn it, John. Mutant, criminal, and police shootout. I need you on this mission. On the mission. I like Robins, but there's no way I'm going after her when John needs me. John Greycrow is a bank robber, Conan. This is what happens to bank robbers. That is unfair, and you know it. You're right. I'm sorry. Magic can jump your strike team to Robin's location. I'll take the Marauder and go after John. This is personal business. I'm not asking for any other X-Men resources. Psylocke, this is mutant business, which makes it X-Men business. Okay, Psylocke, X-Men resources. This is mutant business, which makes it X-Men business. John needs a healer. Takes X-Ron with you. Takes X-Ron. Am I even pronouncing it? Let me look this up. I need to know if I'm pronouncing how I'm supposed to pronounce if I'm pronouncing this right. So this is like a legit word, or like Google just gives me a profile on this X-Man. Let's see. All right, let me see. Zorn. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. Zorn. Zorn. Okay, take Zorn with you. And Sila, one more thing. One more thing. Oh, damn, he's just selling this shit for $1? You one of those X-Men? Oh, kinda. I don't go on like missions. What do you do? This mostly. I handle the gardens and do the cooking. Do the cooking, that kind of thing. Can optic blast on an empty stomach, right? What in God's name is an optic blast? The leaks look nice. What kind of power bill you got? Running all those lamps for your garden. Oh, we've got a power plant that Hank stripped out of a Shi'ar strike cruiser. Shi'ar? Is that China? Is that in China? It does sound kind of Chinese. No, sir, it's in space. You got a generator from space? I guess so, sir. Yep. Is that legal? Probably not. Well, best to keep between us then. We'll take the leaks. All right, the Gulf of Alaska. The spirit of Saint Augustine. B, scan for threats. You got better sense than any of us. Magic, scan for supernatural threats. Juggernaut, you're running interference. Anything upcoming, you intercept it. Intercepted with extreme prejudice. Her. I do miss having Ryan Zard on X-Men, man. It is sad to see him go. Anyway, I am just glad they finally got rid of that stupid eyeliner on Beast. Alright, diesel rust and rot. All I smell is old ship, Scott. Nothing magical here I can sense. No bullets, beams, or bombs to tank. I ain't running on it. I ain't ruling out the enemy through trying to bore us to death, though. Clear so far, then. Stay sharp, X-Men. Let's do what we can. Let's do what we came here to do. Next page. Well, we found someone. I can smell the sheriff. She's just up ahead. There. Secure her, Hank. Magic and I will cover you. Juggernaut, human shield. I got it. Sheriff Robbins, we've come to help. A trap! It's a trap! I'm certain it is, Sheriff, which is why we are leaving immediately. Illian, if you would be so good as to teleport us home. All right, what did they trigger? Ow! Oh, ow! What is it? Teleport shielding just slammed on hard. We got to get off this ship. Obviously, but something happened. Something changed. I can't step us home until we deal with it. Get to the surface now. Easier said than done. Next page. I think the ship's got other ideas. All right, next page. 'Cause I'm international. I am intercontinental when I eat French toast. You immune, son? No, sir, I'm just a skin condition. What? Ha, I'm just funny. I am immune. All I need to hear. Oh, shit. Of course, the rednecks are here. Are these the same, like, white supremacists guys from, like, the last issue? Or are these just random mutie haters? Next page. Oh, damn. Bam, bam, bam. Damn, they just opening fire on them. This is a beautiful splash page, too, I must say. Yep. Yep, we're back with the white supremacists. Washington D.C., the Office of National Emergency. Well, it would appear that the X-Men are having a terrible day. You work quickly. That's the private sector for you, Dr. Bohanna. We're able to mount a far more agile operation than the federal government can. Are you really too cynical to believe in anything greater than yourself? Like what? How about God and country? It isn't cynical to speak the truth. Let's face it. This country and I have the same God, profit, which is why the Beyond Corporation is committed to solving your X-Men problem. Okay, so wait, I guess Beyond is still a thing. Didn't they get shut down after the whole thing with Tassel? Maybe they got resurrected or something, or maybe they didn't. Because sort of was like a whole thing about them, about like getting their assets or whatever, like destroying their assets or them like running away at the end of the Beyond arc. Maybe I'm wrong. Next scene, Miss Danger. Miss Danger, I have the utmost faith in your little think tank of psychopaths, which is why the Bureau of Prisons and I approved your release request. Ooh. Oh yeah, that is her. Yeah, that is her. Yeah, I remember she had the pink hair and everything. Yeah, this is her. Think tank. Please, Director, branding is extremely important in my line of work. I call this my danger room. Da-da-da. All right, man. Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the issue. Overall, you use issue a 9 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social if you like it. Links are below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.